Now I've got all my pieces cut out, I'm going to assume you know how to cut out a piece of wood, and whether you're using a drop saw to make it straight or use the disc sander and sand it straight, all your pieces will be to the correct dimensions. But I'm going to show how to mark out the leg. Now I've got my grain direction running straight up and down, so this will be the bottom of my foot. And on my diagram it's saying here that this part of the leg needs to be 40 mil from the corner. So I mark out my 40, I go to my opposite side, 40, and for the V section in the middle, that needs to be in the middle. Half of 140 is 70, so I mark 70 and I just square a light line up there, and it's telling me here that it needs to be 40 mil up from the bottom as well, so I'll mark up 40 there. Now this spot right here is the center mark for this drill hole, and the drill hole is just so that cutting the V out is a little cleaner, and I'll join up those lines. So that's my V section cut, marked out at the bottom. At the top it says I've got a 15 mil space from the edge of the board up to the top for that slope. So I just get my ruler, making sure that I'm putting my marks right on the edge. My 15 mil on that side, my 15 mil on that side. Rule that line. Rule that line. Now these parts are going to be jack planed off, and for the middle section, this is part of the bridle joint. It says that this space here is meant to be 50 mil. So if I figure that out, I've got 15 plus 50, so I need to go 65 from the edge of my job. So I mark out 65 from the edge there, around 65, and that leaves me my 10 millimeter roughly in the middle for my bridle joint. Lightly square those lines down, and my bridle joint is 40 mil deep because that's how wide my rail is. By marking all this out while it's still square, I can use the tri-square to get the bottom of the trench marked out. And there's my basic shape for the legs. I'm going to be getting rid of this section, this, and that. To make it easier for cutting out, my suggestion is always to continue these lines across and then mark out everything on the opposite side as well. That way when I'm sawing, I've got a line to saw to here, and I've got a line on both sides of the timber to follow. And it's the same when I'm marking out this. I'll transfer those lines across and mark out the V on the opposite side, so that when after I've drilled, I can easily saw down to these lines, and I'll have a line on both sides of my timber to help me get that or remain square or to the edge of the face of the timber. So have a go at doing that bit.